Okay. I didn't get one of the cool ending pictures though, because I got like no items. There it is. See you next mission. So there it is. Metroid Fusion run again on my channel. Um, I need to get it better, get a better time, cause and better item collection. Metroid is a girl. Again, I remember back in the day, everybody thought that Samus was a dude, and it was funny, cause I was like, I saw them like, no, it's not, it's a girl, like friends and stuff. Like this is a girl. Nobody believed me. But back then I wasn't as like adamant. Like when I was a kid, I really was not adamant like for girl heroes or whatever. I didn't get that way until probably about probably like 14, 15. I remember, you know what? It's funny. Okay, so side story here. I remember the exact moment that I became a big fan of like girl main characters. I remember the exact moment. It's gonna be a funny story. So, me and two of my older cousins. Um, the oldest cousin, he had a Genesis, Sega Genesis, and so we went by his house, and he had Fancy Star on, or not online. But he had Fancy Star 2, and we looked through the instruction book, and we're like, we're gonna pick what characters we want to, who gets to play what character in the game, which wasn't gonna happen. He was gonna play the game the entire way, but suppose that character, the character was us, and I was a kid. I was like, I had to be like 10, 11, because this is at his new house. I think it was like 11 or 12. Anyway, so I was at the time being 11 to 12 back in like the 80s and 90s. That was cootie era. So it was like, oh, girls and and all that. And so I forget what it was, but like he pointed out this girl character, and I was like, I don't want to play a girl character. I want a boy character. And um, I forget what he said, but I said something about like I was gonna be a bachelor because I heard that word before and I didn't know what it really meant. I was 12. I'm gonna be a bachelor the rest of my life. I don't like girls, blah blah blah. And what happened was we started playing the game, or he started playing the game, and we watched him play. And that girl was kicking everything's ass in that game. And me being a kid, I was like, I want that character now. And he's like, nope, you picked the other one. I was like, but I want that one cool. And she did it. I'm like, nope. He's like, nope, gotta play that one. I'm like, boo. And I became a big fan of eventually I discovered, the hormones kicked in and I discovered females. I discovered women. And I was like, oh, I don't want to be a bachelor. But it's too late. I made a wish on the lamp and I've been a bachelor since. So yeah, there you go. After that, to be fair, after that, I started playing. When I first played Street Fighter 2, I played Chun Li. Well, no, when I played Street Fighter 2, I played Ken. I made Ken like hardcore in Street Fighter 2 until I started playing other characters. I started playing Chun Li too, and then when Super Street Fighter came out and I saw Cammy, I was like, oh my god, I want to play this character. She's so cool. I didn't know about frame data and none of that shit, or like footsies and none of that. I knew like, look at that drill she do and the DP and it looked cool, and she got the leotard on, and on the intro she stuck her tongue out, and she's like, hey. I was like, it looked cool. She's a cool character, and that was my path into my descent. But I didn't go like full on all female characters, probably to like Tekken 5. Like I would play female characters, but it wasn't that like that deep. Because even in Soul Calibur 2, before I like discovered Talon, I was playing like in Soul Calibur 1. My main was Siegfried, and I like played Sophidia on the side, and I played Sean Wah, but my main Siegfried. And then it wasn't until Soul Calibur 2 that I switched over to Talon. That's one of the other times I was like, man, I like playing girl characters way more. They're more nimble and they're fast. They look cool, and you don't see that many girl characters. And then after that, it was a wrap. Just every game I played, I was like playing a female character. Every RPG I played, female character, and this has been that way since. Even when I wrote, like I write female characters all the time, so you know, it is that's how it went. But that was that one event. That was it. I was like, damn. Traced it back to that one event where I like was like, I want to play a girl. I want to play a girl at all. And I saw her and asked, I was like, I want to play that character. He's like, nope. I'm like, oh man, I'm playing girl character now. I'm playing girl. So yeah, anyway, interesting side story in the middle of, at the end of a Metroid Fusion playthrough because we see Samus on screen. Anyway, I just brought that up because just to mention that back in the day, I wasn't like super like, oh my god, Samus is a girl. I thought it was really cool. And then once I got older and I understood, like probably around the time I was like 15, 16. No, when did I play Metroid 2? Because Metroid 2, like Metroid NES is my main Metroid game that I like played to get into the series. But it wasn't until I got Metroid 2 in my hands because I didn't own an NES. So I didn't have Metroid to play every day. But I had a game. I got a Game Boy for Christmas back in like '93, and I borrowed a friend of a friend's Game Boy before that to play his copy of Metroid 2 for a while, and I just played it in middle school or whatever. And then eventually I got my own Game Boy, and then my first game that I got that was like I got to get this game was Metroid 2. And when I got that game, I played Metroid 2 day and night. I got one of those Game Boy. Uh, remember the lens with like the light on it, the magnifying lens for the Game Boy? Remember those for the fat Game Boys? I think I still have mine, like buried somewhere in my stuff. I still have my Game Boy. I still have my Game Boy and my Game Boy Pocket, my silver one, both of them. But I had the game. Oh my goodness, man! I spent many a night that like go to bed. Okay. Cut the volume down. Just be like, all right, about to play this, this many a night doing that. I spent a lot of time playing Metroid 2. Those things fucking sucked. They did. Those fucking things sucked ass. I'm just gonna fill in the words for you. They were terrible. They were absolutely horrible. But you know what? Back in 1993, you played with it because you were like, look, the screen is like 1.3 times bigger now. Use street lamps. Trying to use street lamps to play Game Boy Night in the car. Oh my God, yes. It was like that's the truest. That's the truest shit ever typed. Oh, that's the truest thing ever written. Yes. Sitting in the back of the car, it's like, all right, we on such and such street right now. Back in Michigan, it's like, okay, we on Van Dyke right now. It's got a lot of lights. If I turn this way, every time I pass another light, I can play a little bit. Yeah, I can see I'm going just enough. Oh my goodness, the struggle was real. Before there was backlight, ooh, oh, that's the truth. But I put so much. It was Metroid 2, and I think the game. It was like it was another game I got from my cousin, my younger cousin actually. Oh, what was the game called? It's like Knight's Quest or I think I might have a ROM over laying around somewhere. I had to look for it because it's not ever getting re-released. It was like a super you never gonna find it anywhere kind of game. On the highway, I tried to get the best angle from the headlights of other cars on the road. Yep. Oh man, the struggle was real back then, boy. I tell you what. The funny thing, okay, another funny story before I cut this off, before I change games. Another funny story. So the year I got Game Boy for Christmas, I'd actually asked my grandparents got it for me. I actually asked my grandparents for Game Gear, and they got the wrong thing. Cause I was like, I want a Game Gear. It's light and it's got bright colors. This is me coming off of my first handheld. My first console in general was Atari Lynx. So before I got Super Nintendo, before I got Nintendo, whatever, I was an Atari Lynx guy. I had an Atari Lynx, and I played the hell out of that shit. I played that console forever, even though it took 6 batteries, and those 6 batteries lasted about an hour and a half. I would buy another 6 batteries and keep playing it, or plug it in when I was at home. We're not done yet. What are you doing? We talking. Don't dim yet. I got you. I got you, Metroid. We'll be done in a minute. I'm talking right now. Okay, don't dim on me. Anyway, but yeah. So I was a Lynx guy. So I wanted when I saw a Game Boy, I'm like, whatever. It was like I wanted a Game Boy, or I'm sorry, I wanted a Game Gear, and I wanted a Turbo Express. If you don't know what Turbo Express is, if you know what Turbo Graphics is, the Turbo Express was a portable Turbo Graphics 16. Oh my God, a friend of mine had that. Well, I don't want to say a friend, a classmate of mine had that in school, and I was super jealous. Like, I want one of those because that's like the best. That's better than Game Gear. But nobody could find it at the time. Cause like it wasn't rare, but it just didn't sell that well. So by the time I was getting a handheld, I asked for a Game Gear. They got me a Game Boy, and I remember getting the Game Boy on Christmas. I remember being kind of disappointed. I was like, "It's a Game Boy. I'm playing Tetris. It's okay." And then the funniest thing happened. I got that Game Boy. I got Metroid 2. I got that King's Night or Night Quest or something. I forget what it's called. Some kind of night game. It's kind of RPG / platform. I forget. This is a cool game though. I actually liked it a lot. I got Fall. No, I played Fall. I didn't have Fall to Foot. I played it though. I got Super Mario Land 2. Bruh. They came back and they like we went ahead and got you the Game Gear. I was like, oh, okay. This is like for my birthday. My birthday's in March, so Christmas 3 months later they got me the Game Gear for my birthday. And I was excited. I was super excited to get it. I was excited. I wasn't excited. I was super excited to get it. I was like, yeah, I got the Game Gear. Guess what system got sold and which system I still have? The Game Gear eventually got sold. Like back in like '97 or something like that. I forget. That Game Boy though, I've had that Game Boy and my Game Boy Pocket and my Game Boy Color. Well, the Game Boy Color is gone. I take that back. But the Game Boy Pocket, I've had those since I got them. That Game Boy, oh my goodness, that Game Boy gave me so many good times. Metroid 2, Kirby's Dreamland 2, Super Mario Land 2, Super Mario Land 1, Tetris, Yoshi's Cookie. Man, what else do I own? I had so many Game Boy games. RC Pro Am 2. RC Pro Am 2 on the Game Boy was such a dope game. Oh my goodness, it's such a dope game. I still got all of my Game Boy. No, I don't have all of them anymore. I got a lot of my Game Boy cards still. They're not worth anything now, so but I still have them, so I can still play on my GameCube on the Game Boy player, which is what I'll try to do. Um, Man, Donkey Kong Land, or not Donkey Kong Land, Donkey Kong, the platformer. I still got that too, I believe. I'm pretty sure I still have it. I might have it. I don't know. Donkey Kong, I didn't get the lands though for the country imitators. They were really good though for Game Boy games. Those Donkey Kong games were really good. I'm like, wow. But yeah, and I just played the hell out of it. And even on Game Gear, I mean, I played all the Sonic games I had on there. I got Sonic 2 and I got Sonic Triple Trouble. I got like Columns and I got a couple other games, but I didn't really pay attention to Game Gear that much. After all of that, they were right the first time. They had it right. And so I had the Game Boy, and I was like, yo, and that's when I fell in love with the Game Boy. And then with the Game Boy Advance, the same shit, and then DS. Just Nintendo handhelds are just, you can't lose. They're great. Only thing I can play it on is my original GBA, which has an extremely scratched out screen and the sound doesn't work. Oh, you didn't get the Game Boy player for the GameCube? When that Game Boy player came out for the GameCube, it's like you can play your Game Boy games and Game Boy Advance games. I was like, I bought. That was like day one. Anyway, because I'm gonna switch games now. Yeah, that was. I just had to bring that up. I like bringing up this nostalgic stuff back in the day. So feel free to mention these kind of things to me. I'll go on a rant and talk about that kind of stuff. Those were the days, man. I would go over my grandma's house. That was what I used to like spend out over her house by myself. I would just go over there and just hang with my grandparents because it really is awesome over their house, or was back then when I was a kid. So I'll go over there because I would go over there, and there was enough space in that house since everybody had moved out, and it was just them. There was enough space that I could just go in there and hook my system up where I wanted to, and I would just play games. And I mean, I would do chores every once in a while. Like I would help cut the grass and stuff like that, and help them out around the house. But for the most part, I would go over there. Like when I got PSO 2 for GameCube, and by that time I'm like 20 something. I was still going over their house and just like stay over there because they're my grandparents. I love them, and they're awesome. So I would still be going over there like 21, 22 years old, whatever. I would go over there, and they're like me and my cousin or something, or just be myself again. I would just go over there and just spend time with them, and take my GameCube with me with PSO 2, and just hook it up in the kitchen, make myself. That's when I first got an herbal tea too. Herbal tea. Start making that orange spice tea, and I would just sit there and just play PSO2 for like hours on end at night, and my little cousin would come play too. Oh man, the days. Oh man, the days. I miss those days. It's because we live some of those days sometimes. Never got the GBA player. I never saw the point at the time since I had a GBA SP. Ah, gotcha. See, you missed out. I saw the point because like that's why like now with the Switch, like even before the Switch came out, obviously, I was really excited and I was hoping that was the way they would go with their system. This is going on another tangent, but yeah, you missed story time. Cause the greatest was going over grandma house, over Georgia house. Greatest. Over on Nodale. Nodale, the Nodale house. Those are the greatest times. Going over there just playing games. Oh man, that's my younger cousin, Andre 313. Like when I say what's up, cuz, I'm not just saying that. Just asking my cousin, just so y'all know. Yeah, I'm sharing times of like the old school game stuff. You know how I do. I get all old stuff. Oh, okay, there we go. The game house. Yep. Go over there. All you need to do is find one TV that wasn't in use. Move that TV to the kitchen or move it to the other room, and then hook your stuff up. And that's all you did most of the day. You would do that, and then like go outside, get some air, come back in, play something else, keep going. All right.